2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke and Rich, looking forward to following these two players again as they reignite their rivalry. I have a feeling we'll be in for some more exciting golf as these two battle it out.
Rich, how do you see this one playing out?
Finau won their last matchup, so I expect some fierce competition today.
Well, it will be interesting to keep an eye on this one right throughout this event. This putt coming up is for birdie. Just didn't drop. And that should secure the par on this one. He finds himself in a share of fourth. And as we head to the second tee, the first of the par fives, and as we talked about, you've got to get off to a great start at Pebble Beach.
Absolutely, a par 5 that almost every player should be able to reach into. Just avoid the bunkers right and left, and you're going to have a clean shot into a very narrow green.
Going with a 3-wood here. This one looks to be slightly offline here. Well, it looks like they tried to be bold there, Rich, but it didn't quite work out for them. And here we are with the third shot. Good putters will make these. Right on 5 feet. It was on a good line. A par putt on the table. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
He's got some work to do, but he's only one back from his rival.
So after that effort, this is the current standings on the course. Teeing off here at the third hole. That's a good-looking shot there from around 180 yards out.
This one is heading to a really not so good space.
Good shot there, Beamer. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. That's disappointing. Just 6 feet between he and the hole.
This for par.
Oh, just missed that one. Okay, let's head to the next. And a little slide down the leaderboard happening. Make sure you respond quickly. Rich, we get our first look at the beach here at Pebble Beach. This fourth is a short one, but beguiling.
It is just around the 325-yard mark. Most players tend to lay up and just have a wedge for their second. However, the big sticks, they can go ahead and take a rip at it, but beware, the beach lurks closely down the right-hand side.
Getting ready to play their third. Just 2 shots behind. That's on the green, but still a fair way from the hole. It's been a bit of a struggle on the greens. Hopefully he can change it here.
This one's tracking.
Oh, that's a clutch par.
Love to see it. They hadn't been making anything all week long. Finally got one.
This is one of those lengthy putts. Good one just to get close. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Trailing by a couple of strokes now. The fifth hole, Rich, the first of the par threes. Much to it?
There is. This green is tiny. It's minuscule. And you have what over to the right-hand side? Oh, yes, the Pacific Ocean. No, thank you. A par three here is an excellent score.
Where was that going? Splash. And here we are with the third shot. He's 2 shots back. All you can do is hope now, because that was never going down the fairway. Right into the water on that one. Playing their 5th shot. 2 strokes off the lead. That doesn't look good, Rich. Bit too far right for my liking. Oh, you see that one bouncing around the branches like a pinball machine? Don't know where that one came from. Left field, I imagine. That ball looked a little thirsty. UK Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Waste Management Phoenix Open is about to kick off. Delighted to have 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beem in the booth. I'm Luke Elvey, and it's a good morning to Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hey Luke and Rich, I'm looking forward to treading the fairways again with these two because they were absolute fire the first time round, and I have a feeling that after their exchanges on social media, it'll be even more spicy out here.
Rich, how do you see it?
Last time these two were matched up head-to-head, Tony got the best of them. Outcome this time around? I'm not so sure it's going to be the same.
Well, it will be interesting to keep an eye on this one right throughout this event. And it's New Zealand's Lydia Ko who leads here as we head to the next. The second hole at TPC Scottsdale is a mid-range par 4, playing 442 yards from the tips. The bunkers on the right side need to be avoided, which leaves a good mid to short iron approach to a green that is bunkered front, left and right, so a good accurate approach required. Penny, how bad is this lie?
Looks like they have a good lie here in the sand.
got some good distance on that one. They're looking to get this one close in hopes of saving par.
Well done. That takes the pressure off the putt. That's a chip to be proud of.
Love watching this player around the greens.
And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. The third here at Scottsdale plays over 550 yards from the tips. It's a strong par 5, which requires 2 big shots to get to the green. The first shot needs to avoid that bunker on the left-hand side to give you a chance to go for the green. But if you're laying up, it's laying it back to a number between those 2 bunkers that sit on the left side of this fairway, around 150 to 100 yards out. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
He's about 155 from this hole location. Well, usually Tony Finau is the tall order, but after that shot, I think beating it and getting inside it is the new tall order. What an approach.
That'll be frustrating, inches from making that putt. And now over to Tony Finau.
Yeah, he needs to press on that gas pedal. He's 2 strokes back from his rival.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. And let's see what that shot did to the leaderboard. The par 3 fourth at TPC Scottsdale. Fairly straightaway hole, but bunkers again, front, left and short right. Requires a pretty accurate and solid strike. Left yourself an opportunity. Chance to get one under the card with this putt.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Oh, just missed. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it.
Nice little putt to hole, that one.
That par ensures he'll stay right there at even par. The 5th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a strong par 4, playing 470 yards from the back tees. There's a big bunker down the right-hand side that'll catch any drive not hit with authority. The approach must be accurate with the bunker on the left-hand side. Anything just slightly missed here will be punished. That's not going to find the fairway. Getting ready to play their 3rd.
Just 1 stroke back and right in it. That's a touch of class. Terrific little chip.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Yeah, golf clap. Really good. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. The 6th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a solid mid-range par 4, 432 off the back tees. Again, it's more position off the tee that's required here with the bunkers on the left-hand side. A bold player is to fly it over that bunker on the left and leave just a short wedge in. Bold players will get after this hole, but a safe strategy lays back before them.
unable to find the green on this one.
Oh, a little shorty Baker on that action there.
Well, Rich, from where I'm sitting, this looks makeable. Do you agree?
Luke, I just don't see this happening. I tell you, I'd love to see this player prove me wrong, though.
Putting for bogey here.
And that puddle drop. Well done. Currently at +1 for the tournament. Looks like they've got the 5-wood. This one needs to kick left. And this would be a good putt to make, and with it, a share of 3rd spot. Well, the old hammer hands putt. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
They've just got to focus on hitting the back of the cup, guys. This is up the hill, bit of extra juice needed.
And the putt drops, but that's back-to-back bogeys now.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
The 8th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a very strong par 4, playing over 475 yards from the back tee. There's a couple of pot bunkers down the left-hand side that need to be avoided so you can get to the green in 2. If you're going hard here, there's a tree on the right-hand side that can prevent a good second shot or a line to the green. 2 well-struck shots required to get to this green, and even then, your par's not secure. Now, that looked pretty good the whole way.
There's a long way, but I tell you what, I've seen it happen before, so there's a chance.
Setting up miles from the hole. Okay, let's get back to it, shall we?
This putt for a spot in the top 5.
Oh, that's frustrating. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. Trailing by 4 strokes. The finishing hole on the front 9 at TPC Scottsdale was a par 4, measuring 453 yards from the back tees. There's plenty of room off the tee to the left, just so you can avoid that bunker on the right. There's a bunker short of the green here that needs to be avoided, a short little pot bunker. But 2 solid shots here will allow a chance for a birdie. That's just inside the range.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Firm back up the hill. This will be a good one.
Ooh. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole.
For the par.
And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
And here we are with their 4th. And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. The 10th at TPC Scottsdale is a short par 4, measuring just 428 yards from the tips. There's a huge bunker down the right side of this fairway, which suggests maybe less than driver is necessary off the tee. What you want to do is set up for a good angle of approach, though. There's a couple of pot bunkers to the short right of this green and a big one to the front left to be avoided.
And now over to Tony Finau.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Okay, time to return to the action. And here we are with the 3rd shot. 4 strokes off the lead. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Oh, well played.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. The 11th is a par 4, playing 472 yards and a huge water hazard down the left-hand side. The best line is a drive as close to that water without taking it on. Anything that leaves about 150 to 170 yards in will give you a chance to set up birdie. Now, this lies pretty deep here.
No, this is like hitting it into a head of cabbage. I mean, it literally is just awful.
That wasn't their best approach, Beamer.
Distance control not easy when you're coming out of the rough.
That's a wonderfully played chip shot there.
Judging it beautifully.
Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. The 12 for TPC Scottsdale is a par 3 measuring 192 yards off the back tees. Not much to this hole except the bunkers left to be avoided, although water can sneak in on the right up near the green if anything is slightly pushed. That always looked wet, didn't it? Getting ready to play their third. 5 strokes behind our leader. Just taking a look at this one, Rich. Do you think it's makeable?
Look, I got to say, I'm really not liking their chances here, but you never know. Stranger things have happened.
Oh, so close. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. Yeah, good putt. Well holed. Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. The 13th is one of the good scoring holes in the closing 9 at TPC Scottsdale. It's a par 5 measuring 558 yards. Job 1 is to avoid that huge water hazard to the right or the tree on the left-hand side that juts out into the fairway. If you're clear, you'll have a chance to knock it up near towards the green or just laying it back to a comfortable yardage of around 100, 125 yards. A chance for a birdie here to really ignite your charge. From about 100 yards. Nicely done. Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
He's 1 stroke behind his rival in this event.
Looking really good, this one. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 23 feet from the cup. This is their look at birdie.
Ouch, that hurts. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. That will work. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. The 14th is a strong par 4, almost measuring 500 yards from the back tees. The bunker that sits in the fairway should be covered. Anything around 190 to 200 yards out will give you a green light to go for this flag, although a 4 here never hurts. That's a bad error to make there. That's headed right. Is that what they had in mind?
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Well, a lovely opportunity to save par here. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? The putt drops, and we're moving on. And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
He's got some work to do, but he's only 1 back from his rival.
Ooh, right by the hole.
Well, that's a bit disappointing. Let's take a look at the leaderboard.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. The 15th is a very important hole, the par 5, 553 yards from the back tees. Either makes or breaks around here at TPC Scottsdale. That huge penalty area to the left is to be avoided if you're to make a decent score. A good drive will allow you to go for this island green in 2. Although if you're too far back, no point taking it on as there's water everywhere to collect your ball. Laying up to the 115, 20-yard marker will give you just an easy wedge here and a chance to still make your birdie.
Playing their 4th shot.
That's nicely done. Big par saver coming up for this fella. That was a gallant attempt. Just a 4-footer remaining. Well, that's going to sting. Back-to-back bogeys at the wrong time.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Have to see if they can rebound from that.
Unfortunately, moving down the leaderboard, that's not the direction to be heading.
Welcome to the jungle, or as they call it here at TPC Scottsdale, the Stadium Hole Par 316. It's just a short club, but you miss the green, and a chorus of boos will ring out. Oh, this will be a big putt to make. The birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2. Okay, steady now. That'll sting a bit. Oh, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. Oh, just missed.
This one for bogey. You've finished your work on that hole. Let's take a look at the next one. And now over to Tony Finau.
He's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Currently at 7 over par.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
This dramatic finish at TPC Scottsdale has no shortage of options at the 17th, Rich.
If you've hit the driver but you miss the green, you gotta miss it out to the right-hand side to have any hope of getting it up and down for the birdie. However, you knock it on this green in 1, you never know, you could make it 2.
Oh, Henny, that looks like a putrid lie. Is it bad?
They've got to use all the bounce and strength that they can muster. This is sitting down.
This putt right on 12 feet to the hole.
Little birdie look in here.
Ooh. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. Oh, so close.
Putting now for a bogey. Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
He's currently 1 stroke better than his rival and playing partner today.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. Oh, I thought that one was going in. Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. the finishing hole at TPC Scottsdale requires a great drive. The big water has it down the left-hand side, and the Church Pew bunkers make it a very difficult drive. Anything out to those bunkers on the right will leave a good angle approach. But once you hit this shot, make sure you get the right area on the green if you're to make your birdie.
This sand shot awaits. Time now for the fourth shot.
Well, that's very crafty, isn't it?
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
Gets that one to go down, and that'll end the day's work. Well, Rich, it was great to share these moments with you and all the folks at home.
Luke, always a pleasure, my friend. Until next time.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Bean, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Northern Shore Open is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm very much looking forward to bringing you the action from the golf course for this week's featured group. Now there is a sense of maybe fear, heightened competition this week, as this player has said that they're starting up a rivalry with their playing partner.
And this week, Henny, it looks like they're trying to take down Justin Rose. Not many people have been able to claim that.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be all rosy at the end of today. This is definitely a tall order. Justin has one of the most consistent games on the PGA Tour. He's like a golfing metronome of a man. The iron play, I'm going to say if he hits the fairway, when he hits the fairway, his iron play is just phenomenal. He's going to get it inside 20 feet every time, and then you know he's going to hole putt. So, yeah, good luck with that one.
Well, he's the perfect mix, isn't he? He's an English gent with a killer glint in his eye. Good luck in this rivalry. Facing early adversity there after opening up with a bogey.
Starting off with a bogey at first, not tragic. You got a lot of holes to make it up. Let's see how they deal with it going forward.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. This one's headed right, Rich. That's not what they were looking for. Second shot on the second.
What's in front of them, Henny?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup.
This one's online. Well, that'll maintain the momentum. Nice par putt.
Now let's hear from our on-course reporter, John McCarthy, who I see is just rolling up his beach towel. Been striding the fairways here in Florida for the last couple of days leading up to the event. John, what's the Emery Beach Club all about?
Well, Luke, one thing it's about is it's about water. Water hazards will feature prominently on this course this week. The greens also very undulating. There are ridges, there are shelves, there are tiers. I hope the players have done their homework this week, because these approach shots into these greens, they're always important, but especially so here at Emery Beach. Several holes feature one of Beamer's nemesis, the tiny bunker. The tiny bunker is in play this week, so you got to be careful off the tee as they seem to pop out where you least expect them. Beautiful Florida course, though. I will enjoy the scenery, and I hope the players will enjoy the challenge of Emery Beach Club this week.
Let's see if you can make this. Keep the par on the card. Bit too heavy-handed there. Well, at least it wasn't a double. He's in a share of 12th place.
Moving down the leaderboard, Luke, never a good thing.
Oh, absolutely flushed.
Going with the 5-iron here. This one looks like it's going right.
Didn't quite strike that as cleanly as they would have hoped.
Greens in regulation today has been absolutely abysmal, and that is reflective on their scorecard.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Setting up this putt 9 feet from the cup. Trying to save par here.
That's frustrating. Back-to-back bogeys is never nice, but in she goes.
And making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
The fifth hole here at Emery Beach Golf Club is 172-yard par 3 from the back tees. Rich, what were your thoughts?
Luke, the water on the left-hand side really is just there for decoration. Doesn't come into play. The difficult part, though, is this green sits well above the fairway there on the left-hand side. Most players are going to be bailing out, not wanting to go in that bunker to the right, but you miss it out to the left. You got a really challenging up and down.
That's disappointing. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole.
This is what they have left for a par.
And now over to Justin Rose.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. How close was that to going down? Now 4 back after that hole. We've arrived at a par 5. Rich, when we talk about the English group of golfers over the last 20 years, really Justin Rose has been the star of them, hasn't he? Major champion, world #1, Hall of Famer. He's done it all.
He certainly is that, and I have to say, he's probably one of the most resilient players you'll ever come across. As soon as he got done holing out that shot at the major championship years ago, turned professional, and went out and missed 20-some-odd cuts in a row and never gave up. Kept after it, which that would have broken. That would have broken most men, not Rose. That's why he's gone out and become a major champion. He is such a force in the game. There's no reason why he cannot play at a high level for many, many years to come. The ball striking is phenomenal. I love his stroke. I love the way that he putts it. I just think that he hits so many good putts that just don't go in. It just kind of gets under his skin. Listen, don't let it, Rosie. You putt it fantastically. Keep after it. I love this man's game. He's such a talent.
He has this putt to save his par. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Currently at 4 over for the day.
Next up is a par 4. Always a stern test.
Sometimes you hit some good ones, sometimes you hit some bad ones. Time for the second shot here at the 7th.
Oops, this one's headed for the rough.
That was never really a comfortable shot for them, was it?
Hard to control the distance when you're coming out of the rough.
An opportunity to make a par here.
That's tracking.
They're nicely holed. And as the scorecard suggests, heading up the leaderboard. Let's see what happens here at the 8th.
Going with the hybrid. That's out to the right for sure. Not sure if that's how they drew it up.
That's been the story of the day, isn't it, Luke? Has missed a lot of greens, and you can't afford to do that on this golf course.
And back to the play, shall we?
And from the greenside rough here.
Six feet remaining to the cup.
Solid little par putt here.
Ooh, right by the hole. That limits the damage. Now 5 strokes behind. Trying to shake off the bogey on the last hole as they step onto this tee.
Oh, that's a high caliber shot. Time for the second shot here at the 9th. Look like this one's heading to the beach. Always a tough shot to get out of.
They'll have to get their best bunker technique out here because this is nasty.
A birdie putt awaits.
They've got this putt to tie Justin Rose.
Oh, that's too bad. Just a 4-footer remaining. Don't want to miss it. Could be costly.
Nice little par putt here.
Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Yes! Hold it!
This tall player is just streets ahead now.
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Time to take a look at what this par 4 might be in order. Henny, what's the player facing here?
I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby. Nice out the rough here.
That's a shame. Had a chance to hit the green, but couldn't quite get there.
You come out of the rough, your distance control gets off.
And here we are with their 4th. This one's for bogey. Looking really good, this one. Yep, well hold for bogey. Now at 6 over for the round.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
Taking a right at the light. This is not what they want.
That's going to find the water, sadly. Henny, that ball seems to be sitting down. Is it bad?
Oh, no. This is nasty. Just no. What a shot from that nasty light. You should be proud of that.
This is a bogey putt coming up. Was on a good line. This putt is about 10 feet from the hole. Okay, steady now. This putt coming up is for triple bogey. And now over to Justin Rose.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it. So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. And that's a little disappointing, dropping some spots on the leaderboard. Here we are, Rich, on the 12th tee at Emery Beach. And this par 5 is at 550 from the back tees.
And what a hole this is. Bunker down the right-hand side comes into play if you really mishit it. But the one right in the center, that little zit, I tell you what, that is going to make some players angry. I can promise you that. If you avoid all that, second shot, fairly straightforward. Anything bailing out to the right is going to lead to a really simple pitch shot for your up and down birdie.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Nice recovery there.
Oh, Dr. Chapinski strikes again.
Sitting at 8 over for the round.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Good shot there. It's a fairway finder for sure. And he's down there.
And from around 135 yards.
Oh, that's a great shot and sets up a birdie look here at the 13th. Oh, these are good for the momentum, these ones, right on 8 feet.
This for a birdie run.
Just didn't drop. That's a disappointing par in the end after such a terrific shot in.
Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
Oh, he's out in front here in this rivalry, but can he stay that way?
Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage.
We've arrived at a par 4.
Not bad.
From around 220 yards.
4 right.
I'm pretty sure they had their sights set on hitting the green there.
Well, story of the day for this player is just missed too many greens. You can't afford to do that.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Yeah, he's got just over 16 feet here. Now this is important. This for par.
In she goes. Let's head to the next. And now over to Justin Rose.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
So after that effort, this is the current standings on the course. Sitting at 9 over for the round. Now on the tee of a long par 4. Where did that come from? That's not his style. Looks like this one's going to the beach. Getting ready to play their 3rd.
Playing their 4th shot.
Didn't that look good for a long time? Oh, 5-footer. It's amazing how tour pros hold these. Ooh.
A double bogey putt in front of them. Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
Here's Justin Rose. It's time to check on the leaderboard.
And unfortunately heading in the wrong direction on the leaderboard after that hole. We have a par 3 on this one. Okay, not the best result, but a chance to get up and down.
Missing it short there. They will definitely be upset.
An opportunity to make their par. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Emery Beach Golf Club is another one of these courses, Rich, that has a short par 4 at 17th.
It does. As you can see, massive bunker down the left-hand side. So players really want to bail out to the right and leave themselves with just a nice, short little pitch shot. Only the brave and the longest are really going to want to challenge this green. A great opportunity for one final birdie.
And now over to Justin Rose.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
No green in red, but a chance to save their par. Wow, that almost went in the hole.
And he needs this to save par.
Oh, so close. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. And that one's headed to the drink. And here we are with the third shot. Sadly, this one will make a splash.